The Cheeseboy628 Show, starring Cheeseboy628.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here today, giving you an OU tier Pokemon Showdown battle. And this very Sun team right here is made by my buddy the Forecasmohan. It has a defensive core of Gliscor and Florges, and then it has Solar Power Mega Houndoom, which is super powerful. Then it also has Solar Power Heliolisk and Chlorophyll Lilligant, which is nice for Super Sleep Powder. It's kind of like a Venusaur without the Poison Stab. And then of course Drought Ninetales. Now I definitely noticed that this team has a weakness to hazards, especially rocks of course because fire, and so I did after this replace Gliscor with Donphan because it definitely needed a spinner, and Donphan works really well with Sun. But yeah, this is pretty much a hyper offensive Sun team, which in my opinion doesn't work out too well for the most part. And we'll see how it works out against my opponent here. And my opponent, Sorarani, is actually a subscriber of mine who recognized me on Showdown, so it was really cool that we were able to battle, and he wanted me to upload this, so that's why I brought it to you guys today. So he actually does have a Sun team as well, but it's a tad more balanced, although it also doesn't have a spinner. And I do carry rocks on Gliscor, so it's definitely going to be very huge against my opponent's team. And so, looking at his team, it's pretty nicely balanced, although rocks would kill his team when it comes to Talonflame, and possibly Custap lead Skarmory. But yeah, that Skarmory setting up hazards with Aegislash being the spin blocker definitely would make Donphan being a spinner really useful. Unfortunately, I don't have it here. But then that Blaziken's probably going to turn Mega, and that's going to be scary. All of his pokes are very threatening. Let's see how this battle goes. So my opponent does start out with Skarmory, and I'm actually going to start out with my Gliscor, and I really wish I had Taunt on it, but unfortunately I do not. And I'm going to have to go right out to my Ninetales. I just want to get my Sun up, and I'm going to go for the Willow, just in case it is Custap lead. That way I'll hopefully be able to outspeed, but I'm thinking the Skarmory probably has enough speed investment anyway that it's probably not going to have a great time in outspeeding anyway, because I am a rather defensive Ninetales. Now, I do carry the Hypnosis, and I thankfully do land on that Ninetales, even though Ninetales isn't going to do too much in this battle. And now I'm going to switch out, go out to my Gliscor. It turns out he brings in Talonflame, and the Sun does fade, so Talonflame's Flare Blitz won't do too much more to me, but all I can hit this thing with back is an Ice Fang, and that +2 Acrobatics did so much. It just has Swords Dance, it's going to set up all over me, and I really don't have a great counter to it. I do get my rocks, but it's a bit late for that, seeing as Talonflame's going to do a number to my team. That's what I'm doing. I'm just bluffing with Heliolisk here, bluffing that I am Scarfed, just so in case he tries to go for the Flare Blitz, but I do sub down, and that was really the only play I could have went for, because now I can take out Skarmory, and that's great. But now I really don't have much against the Zygarde. Zygarde is super bulky. I do carry the Focus Blast, but I don't know if a Life Orb Extreme Speed is going to be enough to kill. But here I do get the crit and the Spidef drop. I'm so sorry for that, Hacks. That is the only reason I'm able to take him out with the Dark Pulse here instead of risking like a crit Focus Blast the next turn. And so I barely live with that E-Speed, and now he brings in Blaziken, and I know it's pretty much a GG from here, because he goes for the Protect. If I outspeed, I no longer do, of course, and so he can just take me out with Flare Blitzes and High Jump Kicks. Oh, it's not a good time at all. So really my only hope here is if he can somehow miss with the High Jump Kick. I'm sure gonna hope it's gonna happen, but spoiler alert, he's not going to miss, and my whole team's gonna get demolished. And to be fair, Blaziken is somewhat broken. I'm totally fine with him using it here. But yeah, I definitely think Mega Blaziken will go Uber relatively soon. But thank you to Forecasmohan for suggesting this team to me. It really is pretty cool. It just needs a little bit of help balance-wise to make sure hazards don't ruin it completely. And then once threats like Blaziken are moved to Ubers, this will no longer be a problem. So I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.